Hello and welcome to the Talk with Lara. Joining me today is one of the leading entrepreneurs here in the region. And of course, we're talking about none other than Almasa, Francoise. Hello and a very warm welcome. How are you doing?
Hello, dear. I'm very well, and it's very good to see you.
It's such a pleasure to have you with us on the show. Now, Almasa, you are one of the leading entrepreneurs here in the region. You are into many different business activities. Tell us a little bit more about this wonderful journey, how it all began and when it all began.
So actually, it begins when I came to Dubai and get established in Dubai, where I changed my name and transform it to Almasa, which means diamond in Arabic, because it really defines all the facets that I have under my hat and umbrella. Born as a French, from a very conservative family, I have always been a global citizen in mind. I left family at 17, went to England for a while, then lived in Cannes for 36 years before coming to Dubai. I've always been a free spirit, a free electron, and totally rebellious for the good.
I like that. Totally rebellious for the good. Wow. This is wonderful.
So I'm very much into women empowerment.
Yes.
I've always fought within male-dominant enterprise to make my own space and to really put the women up front, which is one of my main goal and activities. But the more I advance in age, because now I'm 63 and very proud to disclose it.
Mashallah.
Mashallah, it's to convey the values that I've received and to really make sure they don't get lost over the next generation. So it's all about culture, education, true values of respect, politeness, and how to lead your way in this difficult and challenging time with something that really drives you. So for me, I'm a very passionate person and I'm leading by passion. My main passion is for culture and it's to blend culture. I'm blessed to have a talent to blend culture smoothly because I really understand them. I have a very easy way of operate. It's that I observe, I absorb, and I integrate. And this is what I do also for the companies or the individual that are coming to the UAE to guide them in these, because it seems to be very easy, but there is a lot of cliffs that you can jump from, So I am now redefining my titles because that's what Dubai has taught me, where you constantly reinvent yourself and you constantly go for the best version of yourself for your own sake, not to impress people, but for yourself.
So true.
So as I live here, I've created my mantra, which is past is my wealth, present is my addiction, and future is my dream.
I love it.
And this is Dubai. This is Dubai because Dubai has such a strong dynamic where you can make it or break it. But in Dubai, everything it's a land of opportunity.
So true.
Whenever you are within the right circle that you have to find by yourself because there is so many scammers, there is so many BS. You really need to have either a tutor or you have to pay the tuition fees.
Absolutely.
And learn by yourself.
Exactly.
So
I'd rather have a tutor, especially if my tutor's like you. Definitely.
Thank you. So no, really, because I felt the need, and I constantly reinvent myself. And even Dubai, what I love, they go for extremes and they go also for very funny title. So I used to name myself as a style influencer, which people always associates to fashion only, but it's so much more deep because I help people to be aligned body and soul with their environment. So as such, because people forgot about the influencer terms, influencer means you shape the people at your own image. You put water in the bottle will influence the shape of the water. So what I do is that, I've renamed myself as a style mentor because it's more mentoring people how to present themselves, how to dress up, how to pitch. It's so important because it takes 7 seconds to make an impression and it's 85% of the job done.
Absolutely.
If you impress people favorably, they go for it. You can tell the
Absolutely.
best bullshit if it's well, it's well delivered. They will believe it, you know. And what I've learned, because I'm very spiritual also, I follow a lot of ashrams and philosophy, and I mean, as I age, I went quite deep into that, and there is a lady that said, you know, any challenge or hardship that comes to you in life are badly wrapped gifts. And I love that.
And I agree with that.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Totally. Because, you know, you always have a lesson out of something, and good and bad. And the bad is here to mention the good, because the good without the bad doesn't exist.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's how we grow, and that's how we become the people that we are today.
Totally, totally. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I have 43 years of experience
Mashallah.
in many different sectors. I'm an alpha wolf. I'm not a team player. The only thing is that I'm very much of a doer. I wish to be more of an achiever, because, you know, we live in a society where people soft-spoken, so many speakers, but to deliver, when it comes to finalize and pay, that's another story.
Yes.
That's very much another story, and it's global,
Of course.
because at the moment, you know, everybody lives in debts and everybody lives in denials, and so we go with the flow.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing this incredible journey of a lifetime of achievements. Congratulations to you on all of those.
Thank you.
Now, moving on to the projects that you're working on at the moment. What is Almasa working on at the moment?
So at the moment, I'm very much into styles, where, because the principle is that I go to the people's place. We start with the wardrobe. We take the wardrobe out, and then we reorganize the wardrobe, and then I assemble the pieces my own way, which is outstanding. And you know, it's fantastic, because you give birth to people.
Absolutely.
You know, and they are so, men and women, by the way, and they are so happy about it. It's fantastic. So
I can imagine the confidence and the self-esteem that you boost within them.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's wonderful.
And you know, usually we start with like very shy people, and then they end up taking selfie like that in front of the mirror.
I love that. What a positive impact you're having on their lives.
Indeed.
So other than the key styling,
French etiquette,
yes.
French conversation and culture, which I start to, you know, I teach even 2-year-old kids, which is very interesting, because of course it's virgin wax, you know, and it's really fun. So you need to have the right nannies for the repetition.
Of course, because you're not there all the time.
Exactly.
Yes.
And usually they're really, I mean, you know, they have Filipino nannies that are really good in learning.
That's true.
And it's something, it's again, you know, like that transformation and the process to really share, because I am starting to be a sharer. In France, you are not a sharer.
Yes, I know the cultures are very different.
Totally.
The way things are done in that part of the world is very different than here.
So that's what I do. And I have some project. I have a legacy project that you know about, which is my jewelry line.
That's true.
Which is to associate.
Which is a piece that you're wearing with us today.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
So it's about, you know, bringing interfaith harmony by expressing religion at its best and in most subtle manner through the women that are the best ambassadors in whatever you display.
I love that. You truly are all about women empowerment, Almasa.
Indeed.
Now, moving on to the word success. Success might mean something different to me than it is to you. It's a relative word. What is Almasa Francoise' definition of success?
Well, my success is to be really aligned with myself, to have gained the necessary ego to drive your ambition, and not enough to be arrogant or to be self-centered. So this is, for me, success doesn't mean money, because I know a lot of people with massive amount of money that are truly miserable. And success is being recognized for your own value and to convey and share these values with the next generation and even the coming, like the present generation.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you. Last but not least, what message do you have for the viewers that are watching us now? What would you say to them? A general message.
So it's very easy. Be yourself, be authentic, be bold, and never give up. Whatever happened, never give up. You know, Imran Khan said, you only fail once you give up. So that's the reason. I mean, that's the true definition of success. Never give up.
I love that. Almasa, before we sign off, I have to say, I'm born and brought up in Dubai, so Dubai is my home. And when I speak to you and when I spend time with you, I really feel like you're a Dubaian at heart, especially when you do the sign of His Highness in all the photos. I just love that about you. And you're wearing his photo on your shoulder next to your heart.
Yeah, totally, every day.
So yes, it's wonderful to see that. I want to thank you for spending some time with us on today's show, and I want to wish you continued growth and success in all your future ventures.
Likewise, darling. Thank you so much for having me.
It's
really.
a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for on this episode. It's been very interesting finding out more about the journey of the wonderful, amazing, and talented Almasa Francoise. My name is Lara, signing off. Until next time.